Hi everyone, I'm Torres and welcome to theCUBE at the Movies. Each week, we take a look at the latest films hitting the silver screen. This week, we have quite a variety to share with you. From comedy to drama to terror, we'll begin with the October release of Pray for the Devil. In response to a global rise in demonic possessions, the Catholic Church reopens exorcism schools to train priests in the rite of exorcism. On this spiritual battlefield, an unlikely warrior arises, a young nun, Sister Anne. Although nuns are forbidden to perform exorcisms, a professor recognizes Sister Anne's gifts and agrees to train her. Sister Anne finds herself in a battle for the soul of a young girl who Sister Anne believes is possessed by the same demon that tormented her own mother years ago, and soon realizes the devil wants her. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Let's descend into the mouth of hell, shall we?
These sessions are mandatory for all staff, Sister Anne.
My mother struggled with depression.
Annie, honey, can I come in?
But even as a child, I knew it was
Annie, open the door, please.
more.
Let me in, Annie! Let me in!
My mother talked about hearing that voice inside. She said the voice didn't really want her. It wanted me.
The citadel has fallen. Black smoke blots out the sun. Because as some of you may already know, we have a female student in the class, only as an observer. So, let's descend into the mouth of hell, shall we?
There are more possessions reported today than at any other time in history. So we must fight for every soul.
Defend us in battle against the spirits of wickedness.
I believe the demon that is tormenting Natalie and the demon that possessed my mother are one and the same.
I'd like to teach Sister Anne just enough to protect herself and others. This relationship she had, it's personal.
We've been waiting for you. Your mother has a pretty voice.
Be careful. Once you know the devil knows you.
You're watching theCUBE at the Movies here on theCUBE TV, where we preview the latest films soon to be in your local theaters. Coming up next, we have what is billed to be the final movie in the Halloween franchise, Halloween Ends. 4 years after the events of Halloween Kills, Laurie is living with her granddaughter Allison and is finishing writing her memoir. Michael Myers hasn't been seen since. Laurie, after allowing Michael to drive her reality for decades, has decided to liberate herself from fear and rage and embrace life. But when a young man, Corey Cunningham, is accused of killing a boy he was babysitting, it ignites a cascade of violence and terror that will force Laurie to finally confront the evil she can't control. Once and for all, let's take a look at the trailer for Halloween Ends.
Welcome back. It's Halloween night in Haddonfield. If you're still in town and safe at home, I'll be here till sunrise to get you through the night.
4 years ago, Michael Myers murdered 43 people. And he got away.
Call us if there's any trouble, okay?
Torres is dead.
Somebody's baby boy.
What was he looking for?
Your mask.
You have to stop acting out of fear. Michael Myers is gone.
Afraid of you.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact.
This is The Cube at the Movies, and I'm Crystal Torres. To wrap things up for this edition of the program, we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. A movie that will tickle the funny bone called Lyle, Lyle, Crocodile. Based on the best-selling book series by Bernard Weber, Lyle, Lyle, Crocodile is a live-action CGI musical comedy that brings this beloved character to new global audience. The movie follows Lyle, who lives in a house on East 88th Street in New York City. Lyle enjoys helping the Prim family with everyday chores and playing with the neighborhood kids. But one neighbor insists that Lyle belongs in a zoo. Mr. Grumps and his cat Loretta do not like crocodiles, and Lyle tries to prove that he is not as bad as the others might think. Let's take a look at the trailer.
What was that?
That is an ambulance.
What was that?
That was a car tire.
What was that?
I have no idea what that was.
New York City.
Did we just move here?
I think we did.
You think Josh is gonna be okay? This is my crocodile, Lyle. Please take good care of him.
Josh, time to wake up. Come on.
He's not dangerous.
He's a crocodile.
He's just lonely like me. Hey, you awake yet? He can't talk, but he can sing.
At the top of the world tonight, when no one ever has to hide.
Everybody get out of here! There's a crocodile in the house!
There is treasure you can find. Someone left behind.
This could not be happening. We have a crocodile living in our attic.
That was totally awesome.
The city must do something.
Do you realize how different things have been since I met him?
If we lost our minds and we took it way too far.
He changed everything for me. And not just for me, for you too.
I'm back!
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Hide him. We have to show people that they don't have to be afraid.
There's nothing holding me back.
Oh, Eunice, we got a crocodile on a motorcycle.
There's nothing holding me back. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Well, there you have it. 3 films that will be hitting the big screen in October. I'm Crystal Torres, and thanks for tuning in. I want to be on the radio. Thank you.